Hi ladies, it's me Penny, back again, still playing catch up. I meant to show you a quick one of this. You know I do bookmarks and that. I've got a lady at the caravan site where we are, and she's absolutely adores all the ducks there. She's made a pool for them and she feeds them rice every day and everything. So I thought, I know she reads a lot, so I thought I'd make her, it's on velvet on felt, and then just felt cutouts that I've put on and just sewed a little wing on it. It's just for fun. So I thought I'd show you that, and finally the finished thing of Cal Withington on Facebook. She was doing a mermaid along, anything to do with mermaids, like a little challenge. I think it started in May maybe, and goes on to the end of August anyway. A lot of people have been doing the diamond painting and cross stitch and all sorts of things have been happening. Anyway, this is my final contribution, I think. So she was a fairy, kneeling down fairy for the garden, I think, and it had wire wings on her back. So I took them off, had to chop her legs down, had to cut an arm off just so I could put in the mermaid tail, which is tin foil and then modelling paste like over it. So, and then painted very heavily with lots of nice greens and blues. She was going to sit on a shell, but I couldn't get her to sit properly on the shell. So, because she got an enormous tail actually, hadn't she? So in the end I picked this stone and I've covered it in PBO paint, you know, the moon one and the prisma I think it's called, and just outlined it with a bit of gold. But I've kept the stone as a stone underneath, and I decided she was going to sit on this rock and admire her garden. So that's what she's got. So she's got acrylic like flowers there, and with artificial flowers in the middle, lots of shells, little bits of stones, coloured shells, and some netting that's come up from the deep, I think, this netting. so that's my little mermaid. The last thing for Caroline Withington's mermaid challenge thing on Facebook. So, but this has been some lovely, what's that noise? There's been some lovely people putting in gorgeous work, and I did break her hand, so I had to actually make another arm, which is a bit delicate still, and I couldn't do the hand, so I've given her a little bit of mirror, and she's admiring herself in the mirror. And she had a crown because she was a fairy, so I just did them with nail art gems and around her neck, and like little starfish all around her body. So then I've stuck her on with E6000 onto the stone so she doesn't fall off. So that's my little mermaid thing. Now, you know I've been mixing around with paint these last couple of weeks, and PBO paint, and trying to do stained glass and things like that. Well, my mind went off on a wander again, didn't it, last night? And I was going to stain glass these jars, but another thing I've been wanting to do, I've seen it somewhere, I've done it on Pinterest or on YouTube, and it was 3D decoupage. So what I've done, I should have brought the proper tissue paper down, but I haven't. See, look, it's a little bit of it here. So this was a tissue, serviette, yeah, and it was full of pansies and butterflies. So I've cut them out what I want. First of all, I've gessoed it because this one will be painted. You know, you don't have to paint them all, you could just stick the decoupage on and that looks nice, and just do a fancy rim or something. But I've decided to go down this route, and so I painted it with gesso, sorry. Then I, with Mod Podge, put on the napkin, and then this is very, very light moulding clay, air dry clay, but it's very, very light. I'm finding it very hard to manipulate clay with my hands at the moment. I've not touched my polymer clay for quite some time because of that. It's just painful, you know, with the joints and what have you. The poor old woman's getting old, she is. So what will happen then is this has got to dry properly. And then when it's dry, that's the butterfly. Then when it's dry, I've got to put my butterfly, here it is. I will cut out very, very carefully this butterfly, and that will be fixed over it. So you've got a 3D effect. And what I've seen looked very, very pretty. So I've not done clay for the antennae, but I might use like liquid enamel, something like that, just to make them stand out more. I'm not sure what colour background. I quite like this very, very pale blue that's there. So that might be an idea. So I'll tell you how I'm getting on with that when I do it. And this one's a bee. I had some serviettes with bees on. So again, what I've done, I've stuck one, gessoed it first, and then with Mod Podge put on the napkin. Now to stick the air dry clay, all I've used is gel, a medium gel, which is thick. And that seems to have stuck it down really good. I didn't want to mess about with too much glue. So that's stuck down very well. So when it's dry, hopefully that will go over there. And then what you end up doing is you have to paint, because naturally once you've put this on, that's too small really, isn't it? Where am I? That's too small. So you have to very delicately, all around it, paint it so it blends itself in. I was only going to do the body, but then I decided to do the wings as well. And then on the back, we've just got Be Happy. But I just thought it'd be a nice candle holder. I most probably put string and what have you around there, and see what gems I've got related to bees and what have you. So it's just a nice candle holder. I think I could, I'm not sure if we've still got the tops for these, so you could, you know what I mean, use it as a jar for storing things in if I've got the lid. But then you'd have to decorate the top as well. So I'll have a think on that one, not sure. Then I'll move on to this bigger one. Now this held one of those big candles. I think I got it for Christmas or my birthday, and it was 3 wicks. So it was a nice big candle, and I said to her, oh, save me that jar. Must save that jar. So on this one, I've decided to go Halloween on this one. But what I would like to do, I've just cut out a circle about the same size as that. So that will be there while I decorate. And I will be using this around the outside, I think. Not sure. I might just paint it myself, and or stick any of them around, and then double paint it like night sky. And then for the circle, I'd like to, at least this one, is make a 3D effect with that one. So I think it will come out pretty. Well, not pretty, it's bats, isn't it? Are bats pretty? I suppose they are in their mother's eyes, aren't they? They're batty like me. So that would be my like Halloweeny one, hopefully. So I'll let you know how I get on with that. And I mean, I could show you the next stage of that when I get to it, most probably tomorrow. And I might come down, because see, the camera's still downstairs. I've not had it took back up, so I have to bring down all my craft supplies, don't I, downstairs, which I end up more going up and downstairs than the I was going to say there wasn't no money went up the stairs, you know, that issue, right? But I'll see. I might get Arthur to take the camera up so I can do some work while I'm filming. So, but yeah, I'm enjoying doing this. So, and I'll make nice little gifts maybe, little extra gifts, if they come out right. So that's it, ladies, for today. Hope you enjoyed that. And, you know, if you get the urge, like I did, you could use normal air dry clay, by the way, on this. You don't have to use this very soft stuff. But it is lovely to work with, and it's very, very light. Just called light clay. And so we'll see how that goes. But thank you very much for watching, ladies. I have noticed I've got a few extra subbies, and thank you very much. You're more than welcome. Thank you, and I hope to talk to you again soon. Bye for now. Stay safe.